Watch and burn.
Hey everyone, so tonight I want to discuss Boards of Canada's EP, In a Beautiful Place Out in the Country. The reason that I wanted to discuss this record was because I find it so eerie and so captivatingly haunting and really fun too at the same time. I mean, the title track, In a Beautiful Place Out in the Country, that's really catchy. And if I'm not mistaken, this is all tied into the Branch Davidians and the disaster at Waco that happened back in the 90s. For everybody here who doesn't know what that is, David Koresh was this nutcase who had a cult. He set it up at his compound in Waco, Texas. The ATF got wind that he was stockpiling a number of weapons, and he was most likely sexually abusing a number of the female cult members as well as their children, from which, too, if I'm not mistaken, he fathered a dozen or so kids because he was a fucking creep. And yeah, so they went in, the place burnt down. Some people blamed them, some people blamed him. Him and the followers that perished in it, they were found with a number of bullet holes in them, so who knows? But that is apparently what this EP is focused around. If I'm not mistaken, too, it's kind of hard to read in the dark, the Amo Bishop Roden. Yeah, Roden was the dude who originally was in charge of the Branch Davidians, but he ended up going to jail for murder. Killed a guy with an axe. And that's how you know you're involved with a quality organization, when the original guy that heads it up murders someone with an axe. And you're like, I'm in the right place. You know, I've really found my way in the world. It's with the Branch Davidians. The guy that used to run it, he's in jail for murder. This new guy, David Koresh, who was originally excommunicated, he joined a number of years before in the 80s and he was kicked out. He's back now, and he's going to be just as good, no doubt, right? Yeah. But anyways, I like that Boards of Canada have decided to dive into a number of darker topics with their releases over the years. Geogaddi being possibly the most off-putting record they've ever made. And there's so much speculation as to what that record's about. It's about Satan. It's not about Satan. It's about God. It's about God and Satan and whatever. I don't even like Geogaddi. I never have. There's something genuinely off-putting about every song. The only one I ever really liked off there was 1969, which apparently is tied into the Satanic Bible somehow because that was the year it was published and whatever. I don't know. I had no idea that Boards of Canada were going to end up being so satanic. That's awesome. But yeah, I love this. Even the artwork is apparently all taken from pictures of the like Branch Davidians, their lifestyle, the people, the compound, the area surrounding the compound. And yeah, this is incredibly fun. I think my favorite song, of course, would be In a Beautiful Place Out in the Country, which is a quote from, I believe, the wife of the axe-murdering psycho. But I'm not sure about that. I'm sure the text, though, has come up and corrected me at this point, so it doesn't really matter. Zoetrope's on here. That song's awesome. It has a very classical quality to it. And I've known some people who felt that it was too long. I don't think it's too long. I think it's just right. I think it's on long enough for it to really sink in and dig inside you nice and deep, and then it ends. But like I said, I have met people who said that song is just entirely too long. I don't agree. Don't forget that if you care enough about this to comment about whether or not you felt that Zoetrope was a little long, or if I'm pronouncing the song correctly too, that's awesome too. You can bash me in the comments as much as you want. That sounds like fun. But yeah, look, I'm going to go. I love this EP. I love, like I said, pretty much everything. Boards of Canada, like the Campfire Head Phase is my favorite album by far, but I do love everything short of Geogaddi. I just don't like that record. But yeah, so I'm going to go. Thank you so much for listening to me talk about Boards of Canada EP from a ways back. Have a good night. I just wanted to say thank you for making it through the entire video. I really appreciate it. And I'm going to remind everyone one more time, even though I've probably already done this in the video that you just watched, to please click the like button as well as the subscribe button because it helps this channel grow. And thank you for hitting like and subscribe, and we will see you guys really soon.